Well, welcome to Team Freedom. My name is Mark Smith, and for my wife Tammy and I, we definitely wanted to give you a sincere welcome to our organization. We're excited that you've made this decision on your journey of success here with Team Freedom. We're going to go through several steps today, real briefly, to just give you an outline of the training of Team Freedom University, introduce you to some of our trainers, our six-figure ring earners, and the system that has allowed my wife Tammy and I to become successful as well, starting out in a business just like you are today. So let's dive right into today's brief training. The first thing I want to discuss with you is what has happened for Tammy and I in this business. I think it's important when you start any business or any opportunity to find someone that you can relate to, whether that's Tammy and I or some of the other families and trainers aboard Team Freedom. I definitely encourage you to find someone's story that you can relate to. So today I want to talk a little bit about our story. You know, getting started with prepaid legal services, I was very, very nervous. I had never been in business before. I was $40,000 in credit card debt. At the time I joined prepaid legal services and Team Freedom, I was actually active duty in the Navy. I'd spent about 10 years in the military. I was actually conducting a cardiovascular cath lab education, and I was expecting our first child, our daughter Caitlin. So talk about being overwhelmed, being broke, having no time, no money, trying to figure out how to be a dad for the first time, and starting a new business venture. So Tammy and I were nervous. Needless to say, we carved out 5, 6, 7 hours a week in our already tough schedule to get our lifestyle the way we wanted to. We knew it wasn't an overnight journey. We knew that it wasn't, you don't make millions of dollars in your first month. Guys, those things are not real. Prepaid legal services is a real business. So our story goes like this. Working in the Navy, very, very busy. My wife being a new mom, struggling financially, both of us, and getting involved with prepaid legal, carving those hours out, allowed us, after 18 months in this business, to walk away from both of our careers and go full-time with prepaid legal services. And what that means to me as a parent, I can just tell you, is being able to spend time with, now I have 2 children. You can't put a price tag on that. The money's great. We make a very, very strong, multiple six-figure income. But I got to tell you, just the time freedom to be at home with my kids, do the things that I want to do that are important to me, not having to ask permission to go on vacation, not having to ask permission to just have one of those lazy days at the pool with your family. That's what prepaid legal means to me, and the peace of mind knowing that when I lay my head down at night, that I have made a difference, 1, through the prepaid legal membership, and 2, I've already left behind a legacy. So regardless of what happens the rest of my life, I've already secured my legacy for my family and have left my children exactly what they need to continue on and be successful just like their parents have been. So that's our story. What's more important to Tammy and I today is to start the journey of your story. And I can just tell you that one of the things I've learned in becoming successful with prepaid legal is you can fail your way to the top. And we can make your journey a lot less harsh, if you would, than ours was, because we've already failed all the things that you need to fail in this business, and I'm willing to pass on to you those failures so you don't have to go through them. You see, one of our stumbling points in the beginning of this business was that I didn't operate my business in the system. You see, I just didn't understand that this simple, duplicatable, turnkey system was all I needed to plug into to achieve the type of success that we've done today. I did it the hard way. I operated outside of the system. I thought it had to be a sales approach, how good I was. I thought I needed to become this polished professional salesperson with a fancy suit. That's actually the opposite of what you need to do in prepaid legal. Now, obviously, if we want you to personally develop and we'll get you on the path of to be an entrepreneur and to get the right music down in this industry, and I like to call it the music of just saying the right things and having the right posture. We're going to teach you those things. But the most important thing is for you to conduct your business within the confines of a system that's already proven. It's a great example is, lots of hard labor went across this country in building the first railroads of America. It was very, very difficult for many of us here today. Our grandparents, or even our great-grandparents, laid the railroad tracks, the heavy railroad ties and the steel that was laid across this country, painstaking, decades of building the first railroads. However, what came after that was the fact that the tracks were already laid. It was easy to run on those same tracks. When the first trains were put on those tracks, it was seamless, and all of a sudden we had the U.S. rail system. Well, the hard work was laying the tracks. You see, the hard work of our business has already been done. Harlan and Shirley Stonecipher, our founders and current CEOs of Prepaid Legal Services, they laid the tracks. They went through the squeaks in the wheel. They did the back-breaking work to build this infrastructure that we know today of prepaid legal services. What our job is now is to get you on those tracks and give you that seamless system for you to be able to run your business. Let's first talk about goals. I think that's very, very important. One of the most important things you're going to embark upon in this journey is finding out, why are you in this business? Why did you join Prepaid Legal? And why are you operating in the system of Team Freedom? What is it? Is it making more money? Is it getting more time freedom with your family? Do you want to give back to your community? Do you want to tithe more to your faith than most people make in a year? Do you want to just travel the world? Do you just want to have the security of a plan B? In today's economy, obviously, we all want to have that security of a plan B and that nest egg that can be turned on at a flip of a switch. Whatever that is to you, which is the most important thing, not what's important to us, but what's important to you, it's important that you develop a habit now of goal setting and dream building. That's going to take you a long way in this business. We've got some folks that are going to help you out with that as you embark upon your journey with Team Freedom University. The next thing I want to talk about is conducting a list. And what that means is sitting down, putting a pen to paper, and writing the names of people that you know. And I want to caution you, a lot of us, including myself, we prejudge who would be right for this business, who would not be right for this business, who needs the money, who doesn't need the money, who's good at sales, who's not good at sales. We fall into the trap of prejudging people in our business. Folks, you never know who will or who won't do this business, and I promise you, it will surprise you. The people you think will jump aboard your business and run at this thing may never look at it. The people you would maybe be a little nervous to even talk to, I call it your chicken list. They're already successful, or they don't do these types of things, will surprise you. Probably get in your business and be your number one producers. So work on that list. We've got some professionals like Mr. Hunter Gray who's going to talk about that in just a bit. Next thing I want to talk about is, how do you show someone this business? Folks, you're in the show business, not in the tell business. Lots of us, including myself, the mistakes we make in the beginning of this business, we want to talk to everybody about our business. But the true successful entrepreneurs in Team Freedom have gone out there and used the duplicatable system. Show someone this business using a DVD, a corporate magazine, one of our websites like buildlastingsuccess.com, or a toll-free conferencing number that we'll give you access to. We use tools, and tools are better than first party. First party is when we just try to explain to our friends, family, and neighbors everything we know about prepaid. You see, our friends, family, and neighbors, they don't want us to sell them, but they'll check out a DVD for us. They'll go look at our new website and our new business venture. That's what the most successful people in this business do, is they stick to the system, the tool system. Mr. Hunter Gray is going to take you through, and he's very successful, already earning a six-figure income with our company at a very young age. He's very, very successful and has mastered the art of using our tools. Makes the business easy, takes the pressure off of you. Next thing I want to talk about is the three-way call. That's when you give someone information, you've piqued their interest, and now they have questions. Very important to pay attention to that training during Team Freedom University by Liz Fu, because you want to rely on an expert to answer the questions. Very, very important part of our system. Next part of our system is going to be the private business reception. I like to call it the in-home party. And I got to tell you guys, I didn't get started in Prepaid Legal to do an in-home party at my house 10 days a week. That's not what I was looking for. But I understood that if you launch your business in a strong manner, you'll have that paycheck. You'll get the paycheck and the promotion fast. And that's important. In this business, people want to know how much, how fast. And that's very important to us here in Team Freedom. We want to get that paycheck coming in, however little or large that is. We want to get that check coming in, whether it's a $100 first check or several $100s or several thousand. The amount is not the important part. It's how fast can we get it coming in, so that you can go show people, hey, this business really, truly does work. And the fastest and the most effective way to do that is through an in-home party, one or two to launch your business, and through what we call a PCC, a private conference call. And we've got some six-figure ring earners that are going to teach you that aboard Team Freedom. So pay special attention to that part of our Getting Started Right program. Paid and promoted. We've got one of our top executive teams that are going to talk to you about how to get paid and promoted. That's Mr. Sean Michael, Miss Lauren Ellis. These guys are two folks that went out there, met through our business, and we've got a lot of success stories like that, just recently married, and these guys are just tearing it up, making a multiple six-figure income from home, having the time of their lives, living in Southern California. They're going to talk to you about how to get paid and promoted. Two of the fastest earners on the team. Definitely pay attention to that part of how do I get my first check. Guys, I want to end my portion with just saying another welcome. I truly, from the bottom of my heart, I welcome you. I look forward to learning your story because your story is important to us. See, Tammy and I, we've created our lifestyle. We've got the lifestyle we've always dreamt of. Some people think it only exists in fairy tales. We've got $1 million home in Southern California. We've got property in the islands. We're building our dream home there. We go on 10, 12 vacations a year. We make a lot of money. I don't want to discount that. But what's more important is the peace of mind. We're together as a family every single day with our kids. Our kids go to incredible schools because of the income that we make. We're able to help some of our family members retire. We get to see, the grandparents that most people don't get to spend time with because they're working the 80-hour work weeks. It's truly a dream lifestyle, what we've created here. But I want to emphasize, it's not about us. It's not any special skills that we have. It's the Team Freedom system that the Team Freedom ring earners are going to take you through Team Freedom University. I encourage you to buckle in, get a pen, get a notebook. This is your shot. This is your chance to get a piece of what's out there. This is your chance to build a successful prepaid legal business aboard Team Freedom. I encourage you to take heed, take charge, and I look forward to seeing your success story at the next event.